Hello everyone, it's Elliot here again. As I mentioned in my first collection video, I was going to do a collection video for my games and accessories I've acquired so far in my collection. I have a couple more things on order which I will be doing unboxing videos of a little bit later on. And if you'd like to see me do some reviews and something maybe like that, I could possibly film something. I would like to get a capture card so I can review a couple of games and whatnot that I haven't seen people do too often on YouTube. So without any further ado, I'll move a little bit closer and show you what I have. So we'll start off with the top. These are three kind of posters that I have. This one is just printed onto some like photo paper that I got off eBay, and I put it in a frame. It looks quite nice. This is an official like kind of poster, promotional poster for Sonic Mix 3, which is a CD, and it's not in English. It's I guess Spanish or something that looks like. And then this is quite a common one you've probably seen before, which came with N64 games. And on the back of it is promotional kind of poster about Game Boys and Game Boy printer and camera and stuff. So it's quite cool. Beneath that I have my Japanese GameCube that I talked about in my collection video with my Wavebird right next to it. I've already spoken about this, but this is the box behind it, which has the European mains cable and a black controller. Beneath that, this is a little bit of an empty shelf. I don't really know what to put in here yet, but I have Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for the N64, sorry, and wrestling. This is a Japanese GameCube game. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like something no Mori or something, which is basically Animal Crossing for the GameCube. It's the same one that they released on the Nintendo 64, but then they released it on the GameCube, which was then also released in Europe as well. This is the software for the Game Boy player. It's Japanese. I'm yet to get the PAL one, but as I have a Japanese GameCube, I don't really need to get the PAL one. Beneath that, I have my Mega Drive games that I have. Lion King, Pugsy, Tailspin, and then this is my Sonic games. Sonic 1, 2, 3, and the best game in the world. Lol joke. This is a little piece of acrylic I made at school, and it's just laser engraved Sega onto it. It's quite cool and looks alright. Then I have my games that I have so far. Not a massive collection, mainly because I'm not really focusing on collecting games for the Wii, Xbox, GameCube, and PlayStation. Well, more the GameCube, but I'm trying to complete my Zelda collection at the moment, so I'm just going to see how that goes, and then I'll start worrying more about collecting for these. Plus, these are more common. You can get them at like car boot sales and charity shops and stuff, whereas N64 games and things like that, Game Boy boxed and everything, are a little bit harder to find. So I have Super Mario Smash Bros, Super Mario Galaxy, Counter-Strike, Hitman, Far Cry, Burnout, Star Wars, The Herbs, Mortal Kombat, Medal of Honor, and then I have Legacy of Khan, Gran Turismo, Rayman, some Buzz Lightyear game, Street Skater, and Grand Theft Auto London, of course, because I'm British. Beneath that, I have some Pokemon guides and an annual, and then this is a magazine, a retro magazine. And then I also have my record collection. This is just a box of tools, and then beneath that is a Japanese Game Boy Pocket, which needs work. This is just a kind of a bin of stuff, really. It's got some DS games, microfiber cloth, a metal scrubbing brush, some stuff under there, and then Club Nintendo pouch for the DS, and a couple of other things. Over here I have my Zelda collection so far. I also have something else on order, but I'll wait till that arrives and I'll do an unboxing video of it. This is Twilight Princess, the Zelda Collector's Edition, Wind Waker, Four Swords, Ocarina of Time 3D, and then Link's Awakening, Link's Awakening DX, and Oracle of Seasons. And above that I have a couple more box things. I have Tweety's High Fly Adventure, which is actually a really underrated platformer in my opinion. It's actually quite good, and it's really cheap to get boxed. You can pick them up for about £3 or £4 boxed, which is quite nice. This box isn't in too bad condition. I need to get a box protector for it. This is a Japanese game called Super Detsetsu something Motomori or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Made by Hudson Soft, if you know that company. Again, it's a pretty good game. I don't really know how to complete it because it's obviously only Japanese, but it didn't get a UK release. So then Mario Party Advance. Any Japanese people will complain in the comments I butchered the pronunciation, but I gave it again. This is some Game Boy printer paper, obviously for the Game Boy printer. Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Advance. This box is empty. And then over here I have my Mega Drive box. And lastly I have my Game Boys, which I'll just show you now. Okay, so this is my handheld collection. I have a original Fat DS. Got a Tetris manual in here. I have an original Game Boy that's broken. I'll maybe do a repair video on that. I have a Game Boy printer, a Game Boy Advance. I believe this is the Glacier Ice or something. Then I have a Game Boy Color, which I would like to replace the housing on. So maybe I'll do a future video on that. Then I have a DSi that also needs the housing replacing. A Game Boy Advance SP that also needs the housing replacing. This is the one that I had from when I was a kid. And then I have like a fake Mega Drive thing, which I might actually do a review on. They're actually really good, apart from the annoying noise that it makes. And then I have one more thing. I have a really nice condition working Game Boy, which I'm trying to keep in as best condition as possible, trying to keep it away from the sun and whatnot. But yeah, it's in really nice condition. This is one that I ordered quite a long time ago. It was actually a little bit dirty, but I took it apart and cleaned it and it's pretty much spotless now. So yeah, well that's pretty much it for my collection. I will have a couple more videos to come out in the future, obviously, regarding my collection and stuff. Hopefully I'll get some more things in. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any kind of feedback, please feel free to let me know. My first video has done quite well so far, so we'll see how this one does. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.